And Jesus said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes unto the Father but by me. The only way to drive legally is to obtain a license. The only way you will graduate from high school or college is to pass all your classes. And the only way to achieve perfection is through Jesus Christ. Hello again, God's beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes. It's the show that's committed to bringing you uplifting and inspirational word to help you through those hard times. Jesus made 7 I am statements in the book of John, and during his ministry on earth, he challenged believers by the things that he spoke. He often spoke in parables or used other figures of speech to make his point. He said that I'm the bread of life, the light of the world that brings our evil deeds to the forefront. He said that he was a door in which his people could enter in to find rest, and thieves and robbers were not allowed in. He said he was the good shepherd and the resurrection and the life. And then he was the true vine that tied it all together. But most importantly, he is the way. Now, Jesus' declaration was that in order for us to get to God, we have to go through him. It's just like trying to go into the bank and then withdraw money unannounced or without access. I mean, you just can't walk in there and do as you please. You have to have someone that'll let you in. Jesus pointed out without mistake how a person gets to God, and he made it clear that there is no other way. Now, this verse is very critical because unless one proclaims him, then he is without. He's lost in this world. The person who thinks of worldly things and lives for power, money, possessions, or honor would never know God because they do not know Christ. The person who lives for himself in his own way of doing things by his methods would never stand before God because why? He's without Christ. Just as Christ told Nicodemus, unless you are born again of the Spirit, then you will not enter into the kingdom of God. He's the way. If you need directions going somewhere and you do not know where you're going because you've never been there before, then you're bound to get lost. But if you had someone that is familiar with that place that you're trying to get to lead you, then most likely you will find your way. The person that leads you to a destination becomes the way. Jesus Christ not only points out how we should walk and how to reach God, but he personally leads the way. He's the truth. Now, someone telling me the truth is one thing, but him living it is another. Jesus Christ is the truth. He's the very picture of it. God not only talks to us, but he shows us what he's like through his son, Jesus Christ, in every word. And then he's life. Because Jesus lived a perfect life, and he wants the same for all of us. He's the very embodiment of life himself. He is the source of it all. When he says that he is life, he's trying to give us a better way to live, and that way is through him. Now, Jesus Christ knows that we do not know the way we're supposed to travel in life, and he knows that we don't know how. But he simply wants us to trust in him daily and walk in faith that he is the way. When we abide in him, we would not have to know, but we can rest in the comfort and assurance of faith that he will lead us exactly where we need to go as we walk with him. Well, that's my time. I pray that you all have a blessed week, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. One love, 5 minutes.